Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into a daily read for Monday. I hope you're doing well out there. Let's jump right into the cards to get 2 overall energies, 1 oracle and 1 tarot. Splitting the deck to power. Absolutely beautiful. I feel as if this is a day where Spirit's saying there's power within your choices, okay? For some, it's a matter of you regaining one, if not multiple forms of power when it comes to, again, maybe your choices or one in particular. It could be in regards to how you're living your life otherwise. But I feel like you are going to be pushed to think about leading yourself forward, making sure that there are no regrets. I got that specifically before I began recording this reading, when Spirit kept pushing me to sing one specific point in a song, basically saying, with no regrets. And so I feel like Spirit's saying, well, how do we go about doing this? Being one way to feel powerful. Basically allowing for yourself to, choose wisely, trust your intuition, trust Spirit's guidance and messages selectively to make sure that you aren't saying yes just to say yes, or because you're nervous of the outcome otherwise. Make sure that you are holding yourself accountable is what I'm hearing. And make sure that you are knowing the answer before you provide it. I don't know why that's coming through, but let's pull the overall tarot. There's a bold and courageous but grounded way about your energy throughout this period. No, I don't feel like that's the correct overall energy. The Judgment card. It makes sense. I mean, pairing that with the messages that we already got from the Power card, I do feel as if there's releasing taking place. There's judgment taking place. You may be somebody like myself where recently you've been feeling quite judgmental towards yourself for one, if not multiple reasons. So actually going to the Two of Cups, which was the one I took and then put back for the overall energy, reconnect back to the power of honoring yourself, okay? And noticing the imperfections or the lack of satisfaction or fulfillment when it comes to yourself and maybe even your life as a whole or in certain aspects, certain ways rather, and start to make certain changes or continue to do so. It's as if somebody, excuse me, is not super satisfied or is quite judgmental towards himself in regards to how they look these days. Say you have gained weight or you're out of shape. Well, Spirit's saying that's something that's going to take time and consistent effort in order to, in different ways, in order to see progress and results and, a better outcome for yourself, at least in your eyes, your awareness. And so regaining the power within when it comes to knowing what it's going to take and potentially how much time it's going to take to get to that point. It's coming through for a reason. But let's pull some more tarot. What else do we have for Monday? There's pointing out the fact that this card does entail dinosaurs. Something about something being extinct, something that's outdated, overdone. You as well might be pushed to think about how far you've come, the maturity that you hold, and where that power, how that gives you a sense of power as long as you utilize it in the right manner. The Knight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. This is bringing me back to the random message that I spit out about us being, drawn to this reading throughout this day, quite grounded and bold, but not rushing. You know what I'm saying? And so I also feel like there's slow progression that you're being pushed to think about for the future and noticing throughout this period specifically. Going back to, again, that random example about somebody wanting to get into better shape, look better, feel better. Things are not going to just happen overnight, okay? For somebody, this is in regards to the blowing up positively, the success of your business. It could be in regards to getting a position of employment, financial intake. Things are not going to just happen overnight. And realizing this, accepting this, and knowing what needs to happen between now and then, and even along the way otherwise, is partially where your power lies. I really do feel as if growth is part of this period as well. In Spirit saying a lot of the time in life, let's remember moving forward and throughout this day that slow progression, slow growth in different forms can definitely be more beneficial when it comes to the process and otherwise in comparison to instant growth, instant satisfaction, instant gratification. You know what I'm saying? And so that's going to be something that's reminded to us. I also feel like you're going to be thinking about control, okay? And that definitely dating back to, interesting, your past, all right? But the Power card once again, and they're saying this is going to be a reminder to keep marching to the beat of your own drum, to keep doing things in a passionate but grounded manner, knowing that that helps you feel and utilize your power to your advantage. But I do feel as if they're saying don't let that get out of hand. You know what I'm saying? It's as if somebody, for example, if you were to work a job, right, and there are rules and regulations, there's structure to an extent, if not fully, and they're saying this doesn't mean you can't march to the beat of your own drum, do things your way, take initiative and adapt yourself all the meanwhile. But it does feel as if Spirit's saying if you were to fully ignore all those rules, regulations, structure, and advice from higher ups or other people, and just do things exactly how you want to or think you should, it may rock the boat to a lack of benefit for you. It may, disturb things when it comes to the progression moving forward of that situation in the future of your position there. You know what I'm saying? And so that's, again, just an example. But knowing how to balance things out in that sense. What else do we have for Monday? I'm also getting from these birds in the background a detail. We're preparing you to fly, to soar. Okay, and I got the finish for that message of to new heights, to soar to new heights, because things can't stay the same. So naturally, I feel as if you're going to be thinking about maybe getting a push from Spirit to think about change for the future, because it's as if you're wrapped up with a situation where if you're going to continue it, if you're meant to, if you want to, it needs to change somehow in order for it to fit, to align with you and how you're changing, how things are meant to develop for you. If you're meant to get something new to replace it, a switch up, if you will, that's going to be coming to mind and taking the focus. It's as if you, for somebody drawn to the reading, you know exactly what's going to be right for you, but you question it, okay? You let the other options, potentials, confuse you or make you question what you already know, have intuitively and maybe spiritually felt for winding back. Stop questioning it. Also flopping out the Eight of Pentacles. It feels as if there's effort being put forth towards things of importance. Somebody's getting up and deciding to go for a nice walk or a nice run, deciding to put consistent effort into, or solid effort towards work. And that may not feel like as if you could choose otherwise, but it's all about how you, in a powerful way, are choosing to go about doing so, and that's making the world of a difference. There's a specialty about you being drawn to this reading, and people are noticing this. People are remembering this, and I wouldn't be surprised if that specialty and way about you is sort of growing in the minds and the awareness of certain select people around the world for somebody, but for a lot, it's more so people up close, all right? The Page of Swords coming out, and this landed on top of the Knight of Pentacles. When it comes to slow progression, slow growth, and you being somebody who is moving at a grounded, slow pace throughout this day, you are gaining information in regards to all of which, okay? Maybe in regards to how you're meant to go about this and that of importance moving forward, how things are meant to change in that sense, but as well, it's as if reminding me of me in this channel, this business. I'm going to end up learning a bit more about how it's meant to proceed. And what I need to change is what I'm hearing. Anyways, the Page of Wands and the Star card. I feel there is a new beginning of importance taking place in the upcoming month or two for you. It could be in a, more of a year span of time for select souls drawn to the reading. But it does feel as if this is part of a wish, a dream coming to fruition for you. It could be one new beginning situation being sparked, whether it's within a continuing one for you or it's something brand new, even if it reminds you of something similar from the past, that could be, leading up to part of the process of this sort of Star card energy coming to be for you, as I'm being shown the Nine of Cups. but this feels like something you want and need, all right? Whether we don't have to list off all the possibilities. You'll pretty much know for you at a certain point moving forward what that's going to be for you. But it feels like you're meant to transcend moving forward. Okay, allow for yourself to remember your worth as well throughout this day. That's part of your power, and how you utilize that as well is important for you. It feels as if Spirit's saying, release what isn't working for you. Okay, don't overdo it in the thinking process, the considering process all the meanwhile, but release, be completely honest, remove the judgment, and know where your power lies. Okay, so I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light.